Patrycja Wojtkowiak, and this is Websites and TV. Search engines are becoming more sophisticated in their ability to understand user intent and match that to relevant content. But they aren't magic. If a website fails to tell them what it's about and who it's targeting, they're unlikely to rank it high in its result pages. Optimizing all available elements of your web pages will give them the best chance of success. And for international websites, this means for every language and region you offer. Not an easy task. To help make it easier, Kuhn, an international SEO specialist, is here to share some insights into multilingual on-page optimization. Okay, Jens, which on-page elements of a website should always be optimized for search engines?
There are obviously slight differences between different search engines, but for Google and for most others, the main elements that need to be optimized is the headings, it's the page title, it's obviously the URL, if possible, to optimize that, and the keyword should be present on the page in the content and images as well. But it's really the page title, headings and URLs that are the main important for search engine rankings.
And can you tell me what are the main challenges of optimizing websites in multiple languages?
There are basically three challenges. You have technical challenges where you have to look whether the actual keywords that I have chosen are possible to insert in all places where they're supposed to be. Sometimes there are technical limitations that don't allow to change URL names, for example. Then we've got design considerations. Some languages will end up with much longer keywords. The words will be much longer than they would be in English, and sometimes they would not fit, for example, in the character limit of a heading. And finally, we've got style considerations. When we adapt web pages for other languages, we also need to take into consideration that the keywords need to be used in the sort of same style the client might have decided for this web page.
Now, do all of the search engines have the same requirements? What differences should people be aware of?
Search engines don't have the same requirements all over, even though the main elements are normally fairly similar. You can have different focus on what elements count most. You might have different character limits for how much of the page title, for example, is shown in the SERP snippet. But they are actually minor considerations.
What are the consequences of failing to optimize your international website?
If the web page hasn't been properly optimized for the keywords, what can happen is that the user might not even see the web page on the search result page. Another thing that can happen is that even if the page is visible, the keywords used might not be attractive to the user because they are slightly off the concept they are actually looking for.